La la la, hey, yeah, yeah.
Welcome back to Daytime Ottawa. Okay, so it is the new year, and a lot of us out there are making resolutions. But how to keep those resolutions, and perhaps maybe how to rethink your approach to the resolutions. Here to help us out today and give us some tips is Michelle O'Neill from MichelleFit.ca. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
And
Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year. Great to see you.
You too, as always.
And you know what? This is a really important topic because everyone out there is making resolutions, but there are many times that we all fail when we're making these resolutions and trying to carry them out. Why do you think people are failing?
They try to take on a little bit too much at once, and so they kind of, you know, January 1st comes and it's like, okay, I'm gonna start over. Starting today, I'm gonna eat right, I'm gonna exercise, and they start, you know, exercising every day, and they just kind of go all out, right? And then they get really sore and they give up and
right. And you want to tell people there's a different way to approach things.
Exactly.
So how do you recommend that people approach a New Year's resolution? Or it doesn't even matter if it's a New Year's resolution, they just want to do something, make a change in their life.
Exactly. You don't have to make it January. It can be any time of the year. But first I would say you have to ask yourself, are you ready for change? And if you're kind of like, oh yeah, I think so, then no, you're not. So if you're not motivated and dedicated, like, okay, yes, I really want to make a change, then you're probably not ready. But if you can say yes for sure, then you're ready to go. So
you can't be half-hearted about it.
Exactly. Okay. It is a, you know, it's a change. It's a lifestyle change that you're going to be embarking on. So you have to kind of realize that and take you know, little steps to get there.
Right? Yeah. So what we were saying before is that people are taking on too much all at once.
Exactly.
Say for weight loss, they want to lose weight. They also want to eat right, so they feel like they have to do all of it all at once and make a complete 180 on January 1st.
Exactly.
Right? So how do you break it down?
So what I would recommend is maybe start exercising first. Take your month of January. Don't even think about changing your nutrition habits. Okay. Just start to exercise. Focus on that one thing, maybe 3-4 days a week. And if during that first month you're achieving that, then you're ready to move forward into the next habit that you want to change. So that might be nutrition. And excuse me, there's maybe you want to start with, maybe you're someone that eats really fast and you get really stuffed, and you know, so maybe focus first on 2 weeks of just slowing down how you're going to eat. Just take your time. Maybe have a conversation with someone as you're eating, or you know, just focus on slowing down. Right,
because somebody once said that it takes about 20 minutes to realize, for your body to realize that you're full and to tell your brain to stop.
Exactly.
So that's a great tip.
So, and I imagine too, Michelle, I mean, you don't even have to change what you're eating. The first step you're explaining is just slow it down, and then after a few weeks, what would you do after that?
So maybe after, you know, 2 weeks of slowing it down, then maybe the next 2 weeks focus on maintaining that first change, and then introducing a new one of stopping eating when you feel 80% full, just like what you had said, because it takes time for your brain and belly to communicate with each other. Right. And then maybe you're someone that just doesn't drink any water. Maybe the next 2 weeks after that, focus on trying to get those 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. And if after 2 weeks you're not achieving that goal, don't move on. Don't add something new until you're achieving that one goal. And maybe give yourself another week and okay, I'm doing these 3 steps now. Let's think about adding some veggies to every meal.
Right.
After that, maybe think about adding some, making sure you're getting some protein at every meal.
What about cheating? Because I think a lot of people make, you know, let's be honest, a lot of people make excuses. You know what? You know, my friends are coming over to watch the Super Bowl.
He's just thinking ahead.
I'm thinking ahead to the Super Bowl party I might be throwing. But I think a lot of people make excuses like that. Oh, I can cheat. Is it dangerous to cheat?
I mean, everything in moderation, right? I'm not going to lie. I like to have the occasional glass of wine. I don't drink wine every day, though.
Right.
I have it, you know, well, maybe not once a week, but I don't know, every couple of weeks or something, I might have a couple glasses. You know, I like to have pizza every so often too. Like it's you know, I don't cut everything out of my life. I still like to enjoy those things, but I just don't have it every single day. Right. I don't eat a chocolate bar every single day or whatever, you know. So
you're human.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
You always have to check if the personal trainer's human, right?
And so maybe
if I was training for like a bodybuilding show, that'd be a completely different story. Right. But I'm human too, and I enjoy food too. So.
And one other quick tip. How to find a trainer, because a lot of people are looking to get fit right now. Do you have one really quick tip? What should people be looking for?
Make sure that they have the qualifications and that they're certified.
Right.
You don't necessarily have to go to school to become a certified personal trainer. You can take 5-day courses, write a test, and be a trainer. Yeah, it's and so and that might be fine for you. Maybe you want to look and see, okay, do they have an actual school degree in a background and experience as well? So, yeah, and make sure that there's someone. Give them work with someone for about 3 months, and if you're not seeing any changes, any results at all, then maybe it's time to move on to someone else.
Okay.
Great tip. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much, Michelle.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Michelle.
I think we're all ready to take those baby steps.
I think so,
now.
and I can cheat every once in a while.
That's what Derick got out of this interview.
Exactly.
Well, coming up next, we are talking to an organization called Just Change.
How fitting for me.
That's right after the break.